Hi, welcome back to Moose and Chemistry. This is Chemical Equilibrium and Rice/Ice Problems, lesson number 3. Okay, what are the concentrations of reactants and products at equilibrium given KEQ is 0.64 at 900 Kelvin and a beginning concentration is 0.100 molarity CO2 and 0.100 molarity H2? Okay, well the first thing I want to do is write in the reactant my equation. So I have CO2, and it's a gas, so I'm just put that in there. H2, that's also a gas. CO, which is also a gas. And of course H2O, which is also a gas. So my initial concentrations, of course, were 0.100 m, 0.100 m. Then our initial products are going to be zeros because they haven't been created yet, right? So in essence, this is the reactant, this is the reactant, and this is the product, and this is the product. Now the change. So the change, since they all have ones in front of them, this is going to be minus x. It's going to change minus x. And this is going to be changed to positive x because they're going to be going from nothing to something. Okay. So the change is going to be 0.100 minus x, 0.100 minus x, and this is just going to be x and x, right? So now we want to set up our, of course, KEQ, and to do that first, we're going to have to know a couple of things. We know that KEQ is products over reactants, so that is going to equal CO times H2O over CO2 times, of course, H2. So KEQ is 0.64. Let's see, it's a little bit better. I don't like that, but oh well. This gives me X value and X value. I get that from this here and of course that there, right? Alright, so it gives me that. And this gives me, of course, the same thing on the bottom. 0.100 minus x, 0.100 minus x. So in essence, this gives me 0.64 equals x squared over 0.100 minus x squared. So I want to take the square root of everything. And when I do, I get, of course, 0.80 equals x over 0.100 minus x. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to move this up top. Okay, so one moment please while I get ready to do that. So I get this right here, and I'm going to get, let's see here, this is going to become one moment. 1x equals 0.80 minus 0.80x, right? So this is going to give me 1.0 x plus 0.80 x equals 0.80. This gives me 1.80 x equals 0.80. X equals 0.0444. All right, now it says we want to find the concentration for each of the values. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to take and plug in the concentration values, like for CO2. CO2 is going to equal 0.100 minus 0.0444, and that's going to equal a CO2, and guys, it's going to equal 0.0556 molarity. And for H2, that's going to equal 0.100 minus 0.0444. It's going to equal 0.0556 polarity. And then, of course, our CO is just going to be the same number, right? And CO is going to be 0.004. 3 of those 4s there. And our H2O, which is also just X, is going to equal 0.0444. Okay, so hang on for one moment. Okay, now in our second problem, given Kc is equal to 2.8 times 10 to 7, 4 molar substance A, 4 molar substance B, solve for each equilibrium concentration of A, B, and C. So let's look at our initial reactant. It's going to be A, it's a gas, B is a gas, and 2C is also a gas. So they're all going to be usable. Okay, our initial concentration was 4 molar. 4 molar. And our initial concentration of our product is 0 because it hasn't been made. So we're going to have a minus X because there's no coefficients in front of either one of these guys. Minus X, and this is going to be a plus 2X because of that 2 right there. So this is going to be 4 minus X, 4 minus X, and simply 2X. All right, now we're going to take our KEQ thing, and this is what we're going to do. So it's going to be KC this time, which is the same thing as KEQ. I mean, as far as like the way it sets up. So you would have C squared, and it's actually going to be 2C squared. Put the 2 in there. Over A, and B, it'll ultimately be 2X, right? So this is going to be, tell you what, let me take out that 2 just in case it weirds some people out. So it would be c squared. Alright, so kc is equal to 2x squared. Why is it squared? Because of that 2 right here. Just to let you know. Over 4 minus x squared. Now our kc value was determined to be 2.8 times 10 to the negative 7, right? So that helps us a whole lot. So we'll go 2.8 times 10 to the negative 7 equals this situation here. And if you look at this carefully, guess what? You can take the square root. So that's what we're going to do. We'll square root this side, square root that side. And when we do, we're going to get 5.29 times 10 to the negative 4 equals 2x over 4 minus x. Alright, so then when we do this, we're going to multiply these two here. This is going to give me 21.2 times 10 to the negative 4 minus, of course, 0.00529 x equals 2x. Subtract these two divided by x, and x is going to equal 0.00100. So all we have to do now is to go plug this x back into the x's where the equilibrium is. So we'll do a first. A will be equal to 4 minus 0.00100. B will be the same thing. B will be 4 minus 0.00100. And C will equal 2 times 0.00100. So let's get our answers here. Okay, so let me get my calculator. 4 minus 0.00100. And that's going to give me 3.9999. Same thing here, 3.999. And last but not least, 2 times 0.0010, and that's going to give me 0.002. Well, that's it for this lesson, guys. You be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moosine Chemistry.